everybody. How are you today? Okay, so we got a couple of topics, four to be exact, that we're going to go over today. But let me tell you what inspired these topics right here. I call this channel the People's Channel, right? And I let people come up and tell your point of view, and that's what we do over here. But I've been accused of not covering certain topics, aka Jason Lee. Okay, you never talk about that. You're on his payroll. What? So we're going to cover that today. Also, someone said that they enjoyed our conversation when we were talking about Donald Trump. We had an adult conversation. Are you ready to come up? Okay. We had an adult conversation about politics, and it didn't get ugly. It really was civil. And so I'm going to try it again today because politics is going to be dominating the headlines now until 2024, and it's getting very crazy. So today we're going to talk about Donald Trump suing his ex-pal turned number one enemy, Michael Cohen. This is crazy. And he's suing him for violating, what is it called, attorney-client privilege. He might have a point. I don't know. We'll go into that. We're going to talk about the Jason Lee lawsuit. We're going to talk about Jaguar Wright just downright scamming people out of money. Just downright scamming people out of money. And so Perry said when it got big enough, we would cover it over here. It's getting ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It's just highway robbery, but these people want to be robbed, so I don't feel bad for them. I really don't. If you give Jaguar Wright money, that's on you. That's what you chose to do, and then you take on those consequences. And then we're going to talk about Candiace Dillard dragging Giselle, and in a way, she's addressing the colorism topic that I can't anymore. We know how she is.
No, yeah. I mean, at this point, look, in reality, we know that shit exists. We know racism exists, but you still go about your damn life. Now, you cannot make this your whole storyline. Let's just keep it real.
Okay, there. I closed my app. So that's what we're going to get into today. While I'm clearing up some space, I always do this on my StreamYard. I'm going to say this. And I labeled today's, in my thumbnail, topic, dirty fighters. People say that Donald Trump is a dirty fighter. People say, I don't know, Candiace Dillard is a dirty fighter. Who else do I have on the cover here? People say Jason Lee's a dirty fighter. It's a complicated thing. And let me tell you this. When I first came into the business, and if you guys been with me since day one, you wouldn't vouch that this is true. I came into blogging with an open heart. Mm-hmm. I wanted to help people. I had 50,000 people on my panel. I would tell people how to start their channels. I would go to their channels to help them and make sure they did everything right. I wanted to be. Queen Candace is right. Don't bring up 9 and they won't be none. Don't bring up none, it won't be none. From me, just saying. Love you, Bonji. I came into blogging with a pure heart. I said there's room for everybody. There's no need to fight. And I would shout out other blogs. Mm-hmm. And people will come to me and say, how do you get started? And I would sit down and I would help those people get started. Mm-hmm. And I was getting screwed left and right.
Right.
People would take my knowledge or get my help and F you, Sherelle, and move on.
Right.
And how dare her say she helped me? She didn't help me. So Perry had to put his foot down and said, ha. You can't be nice to people.
You can't trust all these motherfuckers. You just can't.
And in society, mm-hmm. You can't trust people.
No, you really can't. I mean, but we should have known, because if you go back and think about it, we helped, we did as much as we can do, right? Mm-hmm. Who did something for you? Go back to remember. Who did
You,
something for you?
only you.
It was just me and you in that damn room, from the nails to the
Oh,
wigs to
you did
whatever,
not go. Yeah.
this whole damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, nobody was there, but it was plenty of YouTubers.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Nobody did anything for you.
And
But I'm
not
just
only
saying,
did those people that I helped, they
mhm,
turned around to be some of my number one enemies.
yeah,
They would go to other people. This is how she operates. This is what she does.
right, right,
Let's bring her down.
right, right. That's gonna happen. You know, that's the curse of YouTube. It's a durable thing. You can come and have fun. I ain't really had too many problems like that yet, but eventually, if I keep growing, I will.
Oh, you mean
Right?
on your channel?
Yeah.
Perry,
I
because
mean, like, I just care for you because I don't give a fuck, whatever. But I just know how people size you up, do this. Well, I can have one bag of trash. They got to have a bag, but they gonna look at me. Oh well, I want to be that. I mean,
okay.
keep buying shit, filling your trash bag up. You will get that. But I'm just saying, like for me, I think everybody probably go through it because YouTube is fun. Like you get into it was all fun and games. You do whatever and you move on. But then it becomes a competition.
All right.
Eh,
All right. All right.
Okay,
Keep
go
going.
ahead.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, and then people
Well,
try
I
to
was
size.
just, oh, go
Go ahead.
ahead.
I'm just
Go
saying
ahead.
people will size you up,
Hmm.
and really, it's not even. It's like an insult, really, because they figure if you can do it, they can do it better. But go ahead.
All
We'll
right.
just move on.
So you really have to be a dirty fighter to some extent. It's just the
Right.
way it is. And you have to close your heart to people and you have to worry about number one. Because if you don't look out for you, nobody else is going to look out for you. And that's
Oh,
just the way it is. So do I have the right to so if you do me dirty, and let me tell you something about Jason Lee. When he came on here, he said he had been in 22 lawsuits. Hold on, let me read this. I remember it just so happens YouTube has more than its share of scammers. Thankfully, you have become one of the top YouTubers. So basically, it sucks to be them. Love you, Schmoopy. Love you. Uh, People say Jason Lee is dirty. He's dirty. I can't stand him. Da, 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 da. And he is. Can you get if you do me wrong, right? And then I beat you at your own game. So you make me dirty because there's been dirty things that happened to Jason Lee. Let's not talk about how he got his channel taken down and all that stuff. And I don't want to bring up the names. Every blogger has to get dirty. So am I dirty because you start something with me and I finish it and knock you out, TKO your ass?
right.
This is what I'm saying. And all these people that say Jason Lee did them wrong, you've done other people wrong too.
Right.
Because that's just the way this business is. I don't even lie to you no more. Someone said to me, Sherelle, you're so sweet. And I said, no, I'm not. Me and Perry have gotten downright dirty. What he's getting ready to do on his upcoming, on his show that's coming up after this one, calling people out, doing background checks on people. It's dirty. It's dirty.
Right.
But it was done to us. So let's talk about this lawsuit that Jason Lee. Oh, I brought up the wrong one.
Yeah, but Sherelle, I just say this though.
Okay, go
And see,
ahead.
this is
While
the
I
whole
pull this
thing.
up.
People come in with an open mind, but
Open heart.
with open heart, open mind. Well, yeah, all that shit, just for the fun of it or whatever. But
Oh,
when you get shitted on and done dirty, you start to realize sometimes that's your only recourse is
what do you
to
mean
go
by that?
dirty back. Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm just saying this like people go, well, hey man, well, why would you do a background check? Why would you do this on this person? When I first spoke to this person, I didn't have a background check, but they'll start going so low that I have to go lower. Just
And
keeping it real.
listen,
Like
at
I'm just
least
saying,
Perry's
like
being honest about it.
I'm just
He's
being honest. I'm saying
absolutely right.
right, but it's not my first instinct to go for that. I might give you a notice, say, man, you know what, well, whatever, man, let's just let this shit go. But when you keep going and trying to damage me, because let's keep it real, it's the art of war, right? When you keep going, I got to get dirty too.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it later, but yeah, and that's how I look at Jason Lee. I feel like people did him dirty in the past. He learned the game, and then he got good at it. And then
Right.
when he has to use it on somebody, they get mad. He's dirty. He's dirty. But what about when you got his shit closed down? And I'm telling you right now, there are big bloggers that have gotten people's channels taken down in silence.
Right.
So because I talk about my dirt, or Jason brings up his dirt, don't make me eat my hands just as dirty as someone else that is sneaky about it. Shh. Every big blogger that I know of have gotten people's channels taken down. I could get people's channels taken down if I wanted to. I try not to play that game with people. I really do, because you're messing with somebody's livelihood. It's just ugly. And I know sometimes things can start out as a simple argument and it can get out of hand. And then the next thing I know, we're in court. Have I taken people to court that I knew didn't have any money and I kept them there just to make them go bankrupt? I did. Am I proud of that? No. But did that person do something to me and refuse to leave me alone? Yeah.
Right. No.
So I don't know right now if there's a happy medium with this.
I'm not sure either, but at times I just check in with my emotions, right? That tell me if it's happy or not. If I'm saying, oh, you know what, I'm about ready to fuck this motherfucker up. Period. My emotion says, go ahead, huh?
You're cussing. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I get emotional about it because like this shit is real. Like I'd rather laugh and joke all day. Some people don't let you.
Yeah.
And you had to get medieval on certain people. I'm only just keeping it real.
Okay, Perry, you're about to really destroy somebody's life, and you know it.
Right, I know.
Do you feel bad?
No. I said stop. STOP. Stop.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Move on.
Yeah.
But when you don't, shit, I mean, I can't be the one sitting here at night taking a beating. We both gonna get beat. That's how I look at it. But
well, it's a conversation worth having. I hope somebody has some good information here. Let me see here. Hi. If you want the real story. So I'm getting ready to talk about Jason Lee's lawsuit to about Mother Tae. I guess Mother Tae. Yeah. All right. Should I bring him up, Harry?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. I'm only dropping the link for him to come up.
Sherelle, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. All right, so Mother Tae wants to come up. Oh, that's weird that you were in my chat. Good thing. Come on up. So anyway, so Jason Lee gets into it with this Bigo. A lot of people, it's another app. Everybody heard of Bigo, I think. I never went on it, but it's a big app, another social media thing. And I believe they said that Mother Tae had 2 million subs. Okay. He gets into it with Jason Lee. Okay. Jason Lee on air, he filmed it. So he's not trying to hide it. Called the cops on him. So let's wait for Mother Tae to come up to explain that. He also did this. According to the paperwork, Jason Lee trademarked Mother Tae's name, which means no one else has the right to use that. And then that's a way you can get someone's channel closed down. But here's what I have to say about Jason Lee. About blogging. It gets dirty. It gets dirty. Here we go. Hey, hi, Mother Tae. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
What do you want me to call you?
You can call, well, Mother Tae is like a stage name that I use for my supporters, but my name is Taquan. You can call me Tae.
Okay, Tae. Oh, I like that. That's better. Tae, so you're suing Jason Lee, right?
I sure am.
Because he said you were a pedophile, right?
No, I'm suing him not because of that. I'm suing him because he came onto the platform that I was on, which is called Bigo Live, and on there we are, we pretty much live stream and we make money over there. So he came over there
And
and
you're
he
one of
pretty
their top
yes,
people, right?
top broadcasters, and he came over there literally trying to bully us because he had a bigger platform. I'm suing him because he deleted my Twitter account where I posted, you know, tea and like gossip and the latest news for like my supporters where we kept up. He literally got my Twitter deleted once we posted him on our blog. And he literally trademarked my Twitter and try to charge me $100,000 for it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm suing him. I'm also suing him for calling my leasing office online,
I
and
seen that.
yes, so it's been going on for about 2 years now. But he's switched legal counsels about 3 or 4 times, um, and I've had the same one since the start. And he didn't expect me to come at him the way I did. Um, but I don't play about my name, and the allegations that he's trying to accuse me for is something pretty serious. And people out here really go through that. I have a mother, I have a sister, I have cousins, and this is not something I want to be associated with. That's why I really won't do an interview. But I will speak to you because you are a woman, and I feel like I'm comfortable here. I watched your live for a little bit, and I seen how it went.
Well, tell me this. You said he came over there to harass you?
No, so first things first, he used me for my platform because so I'm pretty much the top broadcaster on the app. So
You
I
are.
allowed him in, I ushered him into the platform and gave him like, the pretty much the ropes of the platform. And then we did a show. So I didn't know Jason Lee before then, but a lot of people was telling me not to deal with him.
Mhm.
And I didn't listen. I let him around. I let him around and I pretty much taught him to roast or Bigo. And then he turned on me. And that was his
Okay.
biggest storyline on the app.
He turned on you how?
He turned on me pretty much because he felt like I posted him on my blog page. When I have a team, I never posted him. So he felt like I was like trying to be fake behind his back. So he turned on me and he tried to get me off the app for violating the terms and conditions by it was just so much he was trying to do. He was trying to come at me in so many different ways to get me off the app, and that's how it happened.
Did you try to talk it out with him? How we get to the point where we're in court, spending
Um,
hundreds of thousands of dollars?
well, I don't know who's spending $100,000 because I'm not. I think he'll be the only one doing that.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
How did you try to stay out of court?
Well, honestly, I really didn't want to take it to court, but the allegations was really, really like too serious for me. So that's when I had to do what I had to do.
So I was
Did you,
saying earlier how being an influencer is a dirty business. We go at each other. I've known people call CPS and any
Yes,
other kind of
right, right.
initials that I can think of.
yes. Being an influencer, is not for everybody. I definitely had to learn the ropes of it, but I really, really just like, I really don't mean no harm. So for him to come at me the way he did and try to like literally stop my livelihood, I have a sister that's in college. I take care of that. My mom, I take care of her. I take care of my other sisters. I have so many people I take care of. I was literally bringing
Right.
in almost six figures, double figures a month, and he came and stopped all of that, literally by some allegations. And he had a platform, a blue check, a higher following, so they ran with that, and I didn't like it. But everything is happening for a reason.
Do I would have called Jason and said, "Okay, this is getting out of hand." Did you try that, and do you think that's a good idea?
Absolutely not. Jason Lee wants to. So pretty much, he has to, like, for him to like have these allegations on him and try to like step in front of these as they try to charge him with me, like, because as he try to like paints this narrative about me, it's kind of weird and it's very hypocritical. So, I actually don't want to have a conversation with him. I don't. I want to settle it in court, because it was times where I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about, will my sister finish school?
Oh,
Would I be able to still pay my mom bills? I want to handle it in court. And he's trying to scare me by dropping it, and I won't.
You won't drop
okay.
it?
I won't.
Okay, so you heard me talking about how these things can get out of hand, and next thing you know, it's just going back and forth, and it just gets crazy.
He
And,
has
Right.
to
and
learn. He has to learn from somebody. And if I'm the content creator nobody knows about
uh,
that will have to give him the icing on the cake, I will do that because Jason Lee has bullied so many people, stolen so many people ideas, platforms, and did so much and tried to clean up his image. I'm not dealing with that. I want to handle it the right way. And my attorney is very strict, and and we're gonna go forward with this.
Hmm. Well,
go ahead. I
yeah.
just,
Look. I mean, look. And this is what I can say. Like,
You don't
you're
play
gonna
with
have
people's name
dispute.
like that.
I don't know. You're gonna have disputes going on, and we just hearing your side. We don't have Jason here, so y'all can go back and forth with that whole thing. But
yeah,
I
I
would
might
say
talk
this,
to him
right?
about it. Mhm.
I just think sometimes when things happen, that we get to be an adults and say, hey, you know what, though, whatever, right? Because at this point, okay, say if you went to court and you won tomorrow, right? Would that make a big difference to you or what?
Well, honestly, I never, like I said, I never wanted to take it the legal route. I actually wanted him to leave me alone. I literally
Mhm.
like I didn't say anything to him, but he tried to bully me. But it's not. It doesn't feel good when you're being backed into a corner and you're being bullied by someone at a higher stature that's threatening to take your platform away from you when you
Mhm.
build it from the ground up. It
Mhm.
doesn't feel good. And
Mhm.
as a content creator that's starting from nothing, coming to something. Like
Mhm.
I've grown so much and I'm only 25 years old. I have a whole life ahead of me. And the
Right.
picture that he was painting out to me, it makes me emotional because it's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I'm not for anybody to tell me to like let it go. I don't
Mhm.
like that because you guys don't know how it feels to be painted out to be that person. I am not that
Mhm.
person. I have
Okay, now
sisters. I have a mother. I have an aunt. I have a grandmother.
I get it.
This is serious to me.
No, I
Mhm.
get it, right? You got a sister in college,
Yeah,
mother,
and
grandmother,
you're the
right?
breadwinner.
And no,
I'm
That's
the
and
breadwinner.
no, and
mhm.
no, and you the breadwinner, and I get it, right? But this is what I'm gonna say, and it's not me going to the left or right of the whole situation. And I understand what you're saying. You're saying nobody want to be beat down or taken advantage of.
Mhm.
But that's why, for me, I would think y'all should have like a conversation about it, just you and him.
Well,
Talk
you
about
just
it.
said that, Perry, but you just said that the other person that you're playing
No, no,
dirty
no,
with
no, no, no.
deserves it.
I don't had the conversation where I said, look, I didn't do backgrounds. I didn't go and file legal papers yet, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just said, I'm giving you a chance to back away.
yeah, yeah.
You don't fuck with
So
me, I won't fuck with you. But I'm just saying, sometimes these conversations need to be had, though. I'm just saying because right now, is it Day? Is it
No,
Tay,
hey,
Tay? I'm
yeah.
sorry. Right. I'm just saying this. It's not expensive now. When you go to year two,
he's in
They're
motion
in,
year two.
they're
trial,
in year
all this,
two.
huh?
He's in year two.
Okay.
So you're
And go ahead. I'm just
so
saying this shit could get expensive. But I mean, if
I
that's
have
not
a large support group. My supporters is gonna make sure I'm good. I have the money is not the problem with me.
okay,
I'm not stressing out for the money, so that's not the I don't even care about winning any money. He needs to be humbled. And
do you think you're gonna humble him?
he will be humbled. He will be humbled.
hmm. Okay. So let's say this. If y'all go through and he
This is
won,
my first
okay,
time speaking about this publicly in about a year. I don't speak about this. Honestly,
right.
sometimes I forget that it's even happening. So for him to still go, he's literally going on all of these platforms speaking about me. You guys don't even know who I am. Let's be real. You guys don't know who I
Yeah,
am. So
No.
you're speaking about me on these platforms where people don't even know me
right.
because
Mhm.
people are painting a picture out of you. Don't try to put that energy on me. That's not right.
This
No,
is
yeah, I get it. I mean, like, I don't know. But okay, say you want to humble him, right? And if he won the case,
He's not gonna win it. I have
but
too much faith in him.
Okay, no. Anytime you go to court, regardless how much money you spend or not, right? There's a chance you can lose, right?
Oh,
So
I'm not losing.
let me ask you this. Say if you won, you feel like you humbled him. If you lost, how would you feel about
I
that?
won't lose because I'm not guilty. That's the difference. I won't lose my case. I am not guilty.
Is he suing you?
I'm suing him.
Right. So you're gonna have to
Everything that
prove.
all of my evidence has been screen recorded with him on live doing it. See, well, he didn't expect a young person like me to come at him the way I did, because he's the
Mhm.
person that's always suing people. But guess what? You have to play chess, not checkers. You have to be careful when you pick fights. You can't pick
Right.
on everybody. And he picked on the right individual, because the wrong individual would have let it go. I'm not. I'm not playing with Jason Lee. I'm not scared of him. I am not. I still live my life. Nothing has changed. And honestly, more people have contacted me because they know what kind of person he is and wanted to help me.
Mhm.
This is serious. And
Well,
you
yeah, no,
see,
it's serious. Like
and
like I said, because I couldn't tell you not to go forward if it's something that you're passionate about and you feel like, hey, you know what, this the only way I'm gonna feel whole if I won this case. But like I said, anytime you go to court, and I don't care if a person think they 99.9% chance they gonna win, it's that 101% chance that you may not, right? So I'm just saying to go through it. But if you don't went through it, it's like I couldn't tell you not to go forward because hell, we don't been in plenty of lawsuits, right? And I may have to go through some more in the future, right? But I'm trying to avoid it the best way I can at this point.
yeah, and that's no disrespect for you, Tay.
Oh, I'm
No,
not
it's
taking
not.
no
Right.
disrespect. I'm not
After
taking no
me
Yeah.
going
disrespect.
to court after court and wasting all the time for about 3 years, I try to stay out of court now if I can. But I feel like you're passionate about this
Yes, I'm
because
very passionate because I mean well. I give so much to people. I'm such a good person. I really am. I mean well. So for this man to come into my world, into my app where I'm a top broadcaster at, and I let
Uh-huh.
him in, and just for him to just like do this to me, and yeah, God doesn't play about me. I'm one of his favorite.
say it again. I'm sorry.
God doesn't play about me. I'm one of his favorite.
Oh, oh, okay. So you're dead ass serious. Because what me and Perry usually try to do is say, okay, everybody work this out. Let's just calm down and let's see if we can come to a common
Right.
meeting of the minds. But you're saying I'm past that, F that, and this is about principle now for you. So do you
Yes.
still have a channel, account or whatever? Are you
Yes, but
still?
I don't. Yes, but I don't want to promote. I don't need to promote or anything like that. I'm pretty
No,
good
I'm
where I
not
am.
asking to promote. I'm wondering what has happened
Oh
to you
no, so
since.
it was on the Bigo Live platform. It's called Bigo Live, BIGOLIVE.
Uh-huh.
It's an app.
Hmm.
But that's where we were streaming at. I have 1 million followers over there. I pretty much do what you do, but I have like a younger crowd.
Uh-huh.
So I was building my Twitters up. I was building like my support, like like I was doing it in my own way, but in a way like just paying homage to the older content creators that has been doing this, who paved the way for younger content creators like myself.
Mhm.
That's why I even align myself with Jason. But you can't do that. I had to, it
How
was a
long were
mistake
y'all on good terms?
for about a month.
What? That's it?
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, for
It
It
went
was
real?
south
only a
fast,
month. It
didn't
was only a month. It was only a month. I had went. This man took me out to dinner in L.A. Girl, I done taught him how to work the app. Girl, he used me.
Oh, so you felt used. Well, you got used,
It's
you
a,
said, because you taught
yes.
him everything, and then he just turned on you. What happened on the day he turned? Was there an argument? Did he stop talking to you? Not
It
if.
was a fight. It was a fight that happened on Bigo, right? So I guess it was somebody that it was this guy that he was it was a guy that he was calling his family member. It was a fight that happened. So it was a live stream. Like it was a whole bunch of people in the live. So I shared the live to my group chat because it was the hottest thing being talked about on Bigo. It was a fight. Shit, like everybody wanted to see it. So I shared the live to my supporters, and it shows you in the live where somebody shares a live. And I also text him and said, check on etc. because this is the person who's, I was letting him know what was happening. And he felt like I was playing in his face because I shared the live, and I also texted him. He felt like I was playing both sides. But on some real shit, he just wanted to get into it with me. He was looking for a reason to get into it with me, and he knew that would go skyrocket the viewership, the views, I am views. So he knew what he was doing. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with dealing with him.
So you shared
Wow.
the live, and he didn't want you to share the live.
No, he felt like I shared the live. He felt like I shared the live with an ill intent, like I was playing in his face. He felt like I shared the live and text him, like he felt like I was playing in his face. I guess I didn't really get where he was coming from, But who cares? 2 years later, and we're here today, and he's still making tweets about me, still trying to like bully me online, and it's just not going in his favor.
Mm.
So you shared the live, and then y'all fell out that day.
Yep. He started calling me out my name, kept trying to
Is
bully
that
me. Girl,
when?
it
Because
was a
I got
lot.
this little clip of when he called. Was it your apartment building?
I guess. Yeah. I sent that all over.
This all happened the same day. Didn't he call the cops
No,
on you?
this all happened within like weeks where he would like go on live he would go live every day and like talk about me like every day, every day, every day. But he wouldn't talk about me on his platform because he felt like he didn't want to shed light on me.
Got it. Okay, I got it. So this happened over
So are
what?
you and Jason Lee friends? Because honestly, this is my first time meeting you.
I mean, I know Jason Lee, and
Okay.
I don't hate Jason Lee. Like everybody hates Jason
Yeah,
Lee.
I get it. You're not a follower. You're a leader. So you don't have to jump on a hate train just because I love that. I love that you have your own mind. I love that. But everybody not lying.
No, I'm not saying everybody's not lying, but I can't just not talk to Jason Lee because something he did to somebody else. He hasn't
Right.
dead me that way. But everybody ain't lying, like you saying. You know what I mean? If
Right.
this happens to be the same story. But do you think it's the case of, now I said this earlier, uh, being an influencer is hard, it gets vicious, people fight all the time. And there has been people that shut down his stuff.
I'm not stopping nobody bag. I don't believe in stopping somebody's bag. You never
I
know.
don't.
People get killed for playing with people
Yeah,
money where I'm
yeah,
from. I don't play with people money.
yeah.
And
Right.
what he did, he would have got murdered in where I'm from. Um so I'm just saying, like, I'm just humble about the situation because God is not gonna put me through anything I can't come out. So I feel like I came on top with that situation. I still have the same support, if not more. And I learned from it.
Well,
Mhm.
let me tell you this, and this is what happened to me. Thank you, Bonji. Sherelle, this is exactly the same way Jason treated Armand Wiggins. He took Armand to LA and bamboozled him, as well as stole his ideas and content allegedly.
Yes,
Okay,
that's exactly what he did allegedly. Yeah, we got to say that allegedly word.
we got to say that alleged word because, child. But this is what I'm saying. I think you're a little bit different. I usually preach stay out of court, try to talk things out. Because it just gets out of hand. I'm not a supporter of affecting anybody's bag. I
Right.
just don't like it. And I said that before you even came up. I was like, it gets out of hand. You close people's channels down. That's their livelihoods. I know for me, I take care of, we have responsibilities with my
We
money.
all have responsibilities and people that need us. It's not our. I feel like God chose this place for a lot of people. Everybody is not supposed to be the breadwinner. And honestly, I work extra hard for my family. I don't ever want my mom to ever feel like she needs anybody besides the people that she put on this earth. And that's why I work extra hard because I care about my family. So when everything was literally stopping before my eyes,
Mhm.
I was humbled because I was gagging. Like, imagine making so much money a month and it's
Yeah, I know.
snatched away from you in a blink of an eye, you know?
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
It was a
But
learning experience for me.
it's awful. It hasn't happened to me, but I know one paycheck and I can be done. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to see anybody go through that. That's why I try to preach well. If you can work it out, work it out. But you seem like
I'm very stern on my where I'm
yeah.
going with this. I don't want to work anything out. Maybe he needs to work out. Maybe he needs to get a gym and work out. But I don't need to work. I'm pretty in good shape. I don't want to work anything out with the Jason.
No, I get it. I get it. And look, I'll say this. Look, no, I mean, like me and Sherelle know Jason Lee. Do we hate Jason Lee? No,
No, I don't.
right?
I like
But
Jason
do
Lee.
we love him? We don't know him like that. We cool, right? Just like we just meeting you today. But
Right.
like I said, I don't know what's right or wrong with it. It's your situation. If anybody know, it's you. And I would never come on and say, hey, if you feel that adamant about it
Yeah.
and you're willing to go through
Mm-hmm.
the legal process,
Mm-hmm.
do what you have to do. But a lot of people think I want to go into the legal process. Then later on, they'll find out, damn, this shit is stressful
Mm-hmm.
and
It's really not
financially
worth it. That
draining, right?
court, that court is a lot.
It is.
Right, right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
And
And
that's
that,
what we were trying to say. But you
and that's
seem
what
like
I
you
was
know,
right.
you
Yeah, I'm
thought
pretty. I'm
about it.
pretty
It
stern.
sounded like you even prayed on it.
Yeah, I
And
pray. I pray to God. I'm one of God's favorite, as I said before. So I'm really
Mhm.
good. I'm blessed. Um, I have a lot of supporters, but I didn't know being a content creator, you have a lot of trolls as well. So I have
yeah,
a lot of people that troll me as well.
Yeah.
that's
I never
that's
knew. I never
common.
knew it because I didn't choose this life. It chose me. I just went live and people connected with me and seen where I was coming from. You know, people start messing. Like I've been a content creator for about 4 years.
Mhm. How many followers do you have? 2 million, right?
I have 1 million followers on Bigo. I have 11,000 on YouTube because I just started taking YouTube series. I have about 60,000 on Instagram, but I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing
I feel
damn
like
good.
yes, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm doing pretty good. At my age, I'm not gonna say like I don't talk much because I'm a shit talker. I'm not up here acting like I'm innocent. Like
Right.
I'm definitely a shit talker. I talk my shit. That's how I got my followers. Like I feel like I'm the new generation. Like I feel like I'm the younger Armand Wiggins. I feel like Armand Wiggins is like next
You're
up, but I
younger
feel
than
like
Armand.
yes,
I
I'm
think he's
20. I
like
don't know how old
25,
he is,
How old
right?
are
and
you?
I'm 25 years old.
Oh wow, that's impressive at that age. Go ahead.
Yes, I do giveaways every month to my supporters. I give away. I give away. I'm really a good person, so that's why I know I'm gonna get my blessings, and I'm gonna finish Jason Lee.
Oh well, look. Would you be willing to come back and talk about this and update us on what's going on?
Yeah, of course. Just I followed you on here. My supporters told me about your live. I didn't even know you were live. So they'll hit me back up whenever you're live, and I'll make sure I just come back up like we just did it today.
Also, too, was there anything you wanted to add? Since you're here, I wanted you to speak and get anything out that you might need to get out.
Well, I definitely want to go ahead and say everybody's not lying about Jason Lee. And just pay attention, guys. You guys don't know me from a can of paint, but I
Right.
have nothing to gain from him. I don't need any promotion. I'm pretty good in life, and I just want people to understand that his time is coming.
Ooh, it's
I
a
hear you.
lot. Because
Man.
I do know that there have been people that took Jason's channel down. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I ain't trying to say this girl's name. Do you know
I
what I'm
don't
talking
even.
about?
I don't. To be honest, I don't know, but I do know that Jason Lee allegedly stole Kaya's whole brand and made a whole brand out of it. I do know that.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. When did you hear that?
Um, Well, I mean, it's pretty evidence. It's pretty.
Ooh, wow, this is crazy. This
Yes.
is so you read his tweets, right?
Yes, I read his tweets. No, his Twitter is pretty dead for him to be a celebrity. Nobody viewed it.
I said no. Okay, you're being messy, Tay. You're being messy.
Yeah, that's
He,
my. That's what I do.
you're being messy. He's pretty confident that he's gonna win. You're pretty confident that you're gonna win. And
Yeah.
I didn't. I would prefer if this don't go to court
Okay.
because I don't like it. But y'all are hell. Both of y'all hell bent letting it play out in the court of law.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And you have a wonderful and blessed day.
No,
You.
Okay,
thank you. You do the
Thank you,
same.
guys.
Oh,
thank
you
you.
take
Bye.
care. Yeah.
That's
No, I get it. I mean, because I
that's
would never tell
crazy.
somebody if you feel like that's what you need to do,
Right,
that's what you
right,
do.
right.
You know what I'm
If you
saying? I would
believe
never
that,
change that.
yeah.
Because some people go into it blindly. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, I
Mhm.
could do this. We'll be out of there. If it's January, we'll be out of there by April. No. If it's
But
April
also
20th,
too, I kind of see where he's come from. I've had people tell me, "Don't do this, don't do that." But if I feel strongly in it,
right.
then I'm gonna do it.
I have you and you, my wife, love you for 30 something years.
Right? Because I'm telling you, don't proceed what you're about to do,
Right.
and you
And
keep
I said
saying.
the hell with it. That's what I'm gonna do.
So that's what we're talking
Right.
about today.
Yeah.
Just how vicious this YouTube and influencer shit can get.
Yep.
Politics, same
Hmm.
way.
Hmm.
And you just have a bunch of people going like this. So
Yeah.
for me, and it's almost let the best man win. But for me, it's like, when does it stop?
Well, I mean, shit, that's a question nobody knows, right? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's like this. But sometimes when you drop out and say, well, no, I don't want nothing, then they go like this. They
Oh
jab it
yeah, yeah,
harder,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
at a certain point, I get it. You have to fight some battles. But I
I
have learned
got you. And
some battles ain't
sometimes you choose what the battle is,
you
and
get
you
to
choose
learn
what you do.
you get to learn how to walk away from it try to have a discussion the best way you can. But trust me, I do get it. Because hell, you can come to me and say, no, no, that's petty. Let it go. It's not petty to me.
Right.
Right. When you
Got
have
it.
that gut instinct and you feel it,
Well, these two about to battle it out.
like I got it with Cap.
Kay feels the same way, and then that's what they do. They're gonna let it play itself out.
Right.
Child, this is crazy. So what time? Oh my God, Harry, that's been 40 minutes. I gotta hurry up. Okay, so that was the Jason Lee thing. It looks like these two are headed to court. Both sides, they're not tolerating each other,
Right.
and this is gonna be a battle, child. So I'll keep you updated on that. Next, let's do Donald Trump really quickly. He's suing Michael Cohen, his ex-attorney, what do you call the person that's in on the dirt with you? His ex-bestie, I don't know. But he's suing him for violating, and I gotta hurry up. Oh my God, this is almost an hour, child. Violating, what is it called? Breach of attorney-client relationship. So we all know there's a law that if you tell your attorney something, they are not supposed to repeat it. Even in a court of law, they're not supposed to repeat it. So clearly, Michael Cohen did that because he testified about the Stormy Daniels situation. But I'm wondering if the feds ask you something, if the feds are asking you to tell us the truth, or we're going to, give you, what do they call it? I don't know.
Immunity.
No, we're going to, no, if you don't say anything or you lie to us, then you're going to pay the price. It's a word for it. If I wonder if it makes a difference if it's the president of the United States. I think he actually has a case. It's not.
Well, no. I'm saying maybe he do, right? But then at the same time, I'm not an attorney, but I know certain things. Attorneys have the right to. I don't know. Like I heard it's like that.
And he's not even an attorney anymore, by the way.
Whatever you say that's private, right? And like say, if you're going to talk to an attorney, he can't dispose what you told him.
Right.
But I think in certain situations, maybe they can. I'm not sure. I'm not an attorney. But didn't his attorney office get raided? That's where they get the information from?
That too.
So with the information, if it's out there, now, I don't know how this shit will work. I'm not an attorney. Maybe you need some attorney out there to speak on that.
These two are going at it. I have tapes of Michael Cohen just dragging the hell out of Donald Trump. And they're just arch enemies at this point. But I'm running out of time, so I don't have time to play the tape. So we can talk about what we think is going to happen. Let me go. I've got to get through this now. That went by really quick. Next, let's talk about Jaguar Wright. Okay. Jaguar Wright is... okay, so we usually talk about this on Perry's channel because I'm tired of talking about Jaguar Wright. It's just getting on my nerve. But she is clearly conning people. Right. But we've been saying this forever. Okay, so the last time she supposedly got evicted out of her house, she supposedly couldn't find her wallet. We know for a fact she got over $1,000 from people. People was willing to do this and that. And Perry's saying it's getting out of hand. We got to get the word out. The word is out, Perry. People who want to help her want to help her.
I don't want one person to pop up my damn chat and say, "Oh, I gave her $50 last night." I don't told your ass, don't give her shit. She's scamming, right? And like, I mean, today I'm just catching up for my show tonight. She's in the pool. She watched all this, right? Like, Jag loved the social media attention. She's in the pool. She watched my boy King World shit last night, 10 hours. All of it. She'll document what time dirty. She called her Dirty Nikki. Dirty Nikki came in, what she said or whatever. But then she goes to everybody content to see what they say. Then when she come back out, she try to come up with excuses. With the consensus is you've been taking your mama's money. But then,
okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay, talk about that, Perry.
Right. So she's saying, well, no, because I don't know if she had a sister
So,
named
so hold
Michelle.
on. You're saying that you heard, but you heard this a long time ago that she takes her mother gets.
I heard that, but now she's cleaning it up today.
Oh, okay.
But all of you that heard I took my mama money, this is why. It's not really her money. My mother had bad spending habits. She ain't shit, basically what she's saying, right? And I have a sister. I don't know. She said Michelle, Wright or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if her sister named Michelle was on crack or some drug habit that used up her mother and father's retirement fund. She's saying that she went in, and I guess this when she was singing back up for the Supremes. I don't know who the fuck she singing for, right? But anyway, back when she was singing, put money back in so her parents would have money later, right? So for everybody, all these content creators saying she took money, she didn't take a damn thing. It's all her money in the first place that she put in.
Let me ask
basically
you,
what she's saying.
Why you keep following this story?
You know what though? I mean, cause hell, sometimes I like to do my little happy hour shit on Saturday night, whatever. But the show is I hate a scammer, right? So that's Clue, Sound Every Way, King Payne, Jaguar, right? And for me, it's just like one of these things. Like, if you're gonna do anything, let me just try to warn people on who they are. If nothing else, I like to have fun with it.
So it's gotten personal for you, like it got personal for Tay, and you're doing it on principle.
Right, on principle. That's it.
Child, this is crazy. It's never ending. And I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Tay. If you keep doing this story, do you really think you're going to change Jaguar Wright?
No, but I can make people aware not to keep losing their money supporting her scamming or King Payne, Sound Every Way.
It's getting, I'm doing you like you did, Tay. It's getting ugly at this point. And you're going to cross a thing that you can't come back.
Right. No, and I feel like I'm getting closer. Like I told Tay. I mean, I'm saying if you can avoid legal actions, if you can, to talk it out, I know I can't talk to these people. So eventually, I think I'm going to have to take action, legal action. I'm just saying, but I'm giving them time. I'm not jumping right to that. Correct your shit. If I can get the public not to give to it, then it's a dead issue. But I cannot take somebody coming on here. My.
Oh my God, you did not pull that. Perry!
No. I'm saying I cannot take a person, a worthless king. I'm gonna say, I you know what? Like, everybody got things they like. People got shit they hate. And I always been a good citizen in my whole life. I hate a fucking scammer. And that's what these people represent to me. So I'm just trying to make it public knowledge that, hey, just don't hurt yourself with this shit. And, you know, if you do it after
okay, let me say this really quick. So she said that she was homeless and she needed a hotel for her and her family that night. And you heard they raised over $1,000.
Right.
You don't think she didn't get a place with that money?
Look, she was getting the moving truck to go to her house in Shreveport. That's 2 hours away. Why is your ass in a damn pool? And I don't know if it's a Hilton property or not. It's not one of those high-end Hilton properties. Your ass in the pool talking shit, getting social media attention again. So, and you notice she ain't slapped the cop today. She ain't went to the mayor's office. She ain't did any of that. Because when you give her this drug money and shit like this, when you give her this kind of money, she's happy, right? A druggie don't get mad until they run out of drugs, people. I'm only gonna say, and then they do something else to raise more money. That's just my opinion. I mean, have I personally been next to Jag and she did that? No, I never met her personally in my life. So everything I say is alleged and in my opinion. But at the same token, I know a scammer when I see him. My.
Okay, period.
That's some
So
bullshit.
it really bothers you to your core. It's a matter of principle at this point, and that's why you are trying to get the message out and show everybody that she is a scammer. I know for a fact she tells me she made up these videos. But you know what, Perry? I'm going to tell you like you told Tay. You could tell people till they're blue in the face.
Yeah.
People still gonna give that girl money.
Well,
because they want to be fooled. They like the drama.
I get it, right? But you know, when you're gonna see people getting taken advantage of, but do you want it to happen right in front of you?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can hear a lot of stories somebody got taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
But do I want to be a witness to it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. If that's what you're gonna do, take that shit off YouTube where I ain't got to see it. Do it somewhere else.
All right.
But I am not having this shit, and we can go from my to hear ye,
mm-hmm.
judges in section. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is about ready to get ugly with me. And
it is, and that's why I'm trying to tell you.
Well, no, and I get it. I understand what you're saying. I respect your opinion. But I'm just saying, for me as a man, how he came at you was disrespectful. So, and you ain't gonna do my fucking wife like that. He had to go on an apology tour. Matter of fact, he might need to do a video tonight apologizing to you. And I might leave his bitch ass alone.
Well, I understand that too. That's when people say it's about principle, and I thought about this, I back away, and you do what your heart tells you to do, because I've been there before where I don't give a damn when nobody say. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do, and I'm gonna do what my heart tells me to do. And if your heart's telling you to take this to court, then you could take it to court. But you know, that's just.
And see, because like sometimes for real, like I tell you, you'd be like, "Are you doing that again tonight?" Some people hit me up and they're like, "Well, how come Sherelle don't cover this? How come Sherelle just want to keep her hands clean and just stay away from the stuff?"
Well, not even keep my hands clean.
No. Well, I mean, basically what I'm saying is that you don't want to get too crazy involved with it, right? But then they'd be like, "Well, is she not covering it because that was her friend?" You know, like different stuff like that.
That's stuff.
Or whatever. That's what you're gonna get. Because sometimes with social media, you can't even win when you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always you get supporters and you're gonna have your haters, or a person with a different opinion. So I mean, it is what it is. But no, I'm not stopping. I'll be on the night.
And you know, I thank you, Perry, for standing up for me. But I try not to go too far with all this stuff because it just easily escalates. But that's part of being a social influencer. And I guess if it's got to go down, it's got to go down, right?
Well, I get it. And being a social influencer don't mean you ain't human and have feelings or emotions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, no, it got to go down.
All right, let me do this last video really quickly about Candiace Dillard going off on Giselle. Okay, basically saying that Giselle accused on the set of what's it called? Ultimate Girls Trip. Giselle accused a black man of stealing her phone. Basically, the privilege thing again. Take a listen to this really quickly.
Wow.
Oh. A black woman accusing other black women of stealing larceny on national television of larceny. that is what I said. Yes. It's what I said. She's called Karen Huger a modern day Karen. She's a Karen. That was very Karen of you. That was very white privilege. My things are missing, so someone must have stolen them. It couldn't have been misplaced or lost, or maybe it got broken and then the house staff threw it away. It couldn't be any of those logical things. It has to be that someone in the house stole it and I need to search everyone's rooms. Well, who are you? And something similar happened. She pulled something similar to this at our reunion. She misplaced her phone and she accused a black man of stealing.
Oh, which reunion was
what
this?
She does. The most recent one.
Oh wow, a black man, like a production member.
It was someone who was working on the show. is what I will say.
Wow.
And she ended up.
She blatantly accused this person of stealing her phone. So this is her MO. She wants everybody to be a villain when she's the actual villain.
Wow. So, but she
And
ended
then
up finding
the
the
phone was found later. Yes, the phone. Well, clearly she's making calls to whoever she's talking to. So
that is
yes, the phone was found.
interesting. So I'm assuming that you can also defend calling her a green hoe.
Oh, absolutely. That was too kind.
I can't. And so this is the beginning of another 2 years. They're going to go back and forth, and it is what it is. But I know there's outside things we talked about yesterday when she's upset with Portia for supporting Monique. And this is behind the scenes drama that is just spilling over. She's mad at Giselle for being Team Portia on the Ultimate Girls Trip. And this is going to get out of control. This might lead to more fist fighting. It's crazy. All right, let me see if I could drop the.
Now that's crazy though. I mean, because I rode with Candace, but I rode with Portia too, so I might have a problem.
You really do. Let me put this down. Did I already pin it to the top? Let's start taking calls. I did not.
I don't think you did, honey.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, we got AJ. Hey, AJ, how are you?
He on mute.
You're on mute.
Hey, Sherelle. Hi, Perry.
Hey, what's up?
We got a lot to talk about today. Hold on. Hi, Bonji.
What's up, Bonji?
Ola, can you hear me, Ola?
You have so much tea today.
Yes, I can. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. Are you new to the channel?
From England. AJ, hi.
Hi. You okay?
I'm Nigerian.
Oh.
You're from Nigeria.
Oh,
a lot of people.
Nice.
We had another yesterday. I had another person calling from Nigeria. Wasn't that yesterday, AJ?
But I live in England.
Yes. Oh,
I live in England, actually.
Yeah, one yesterday was from Nigeria, but she lived in New York, Sherelle.
No, I live
she lived in New York.
England. Actually, I live in Middlesbrough. AJ will know Middlesbrough.
Yes, I do. Middlesbrough. I know it. It's not very well, what time is it now? It's like nearly 12, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Sound off because I got probably a little bit
yes.
of time because that interview went over. So sound
Yeah,
off.
that interview. I just
what were your thoughts on that?
Caught a little bit of it.
No.
I have to say, you know, Jason Lee, he's like Marmite, as we call in the UK. You would know, right? Either you love it or you hate it, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say about Jason Lee. And I was got to say, I like Tae, actually. I quite like him. And he articulated very well. And I've seen a little bit of it, you know, on Bigo. And I have to say I'm team him.
Your team Tae?
I am. I really am. And there's so much to the story. There's so much to the story which he couldn't get into, but you know, but you just gotta maybe speak to him again, and he will tell you more. I'm sure of it.
It's a lot more.
But it's dreadful what's happened to him, but he's doing well. He's doing well, and yeah. So I'm completely team him. And what's I was going to say?
So you think this has to go down to court? It has to go to court.
Yeah, he has to, because he defamed him. He called him things that was not true. You don't call people the P word. Do you know what I mean? He didn't do anything wrong, and so that's what he did. He shouldn't have done that. And I'm team him. I mean, you got to pay for consequences. You can't go around calling people things and defaming them in every way. And Jason Lee is a little bit obsessed with him.
Oh, okay. You added something. What?
He needs to just pipe down a little bit, because he talks about him everywhere. He's been on the Breakfast Club. He spoke about him. He's been everywhere talking about this, and it's not fair, you know. It's just not.
Well, I mean,
so I'm glad you gave him a platform for him to speak, you know, to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll let
And I
anybody
think
come up and talk. Yeah.
I think you should speak to him again.
I will bring him
He's-
back.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. You should bring him up.
Well, I mean, he's serious about not dropping the lawsuit. I don't like people to go to court because I know what it's been through, what
He's-
that's like. But
Well,
when
he's
somebody
very
makes up their
reasonable.
mind, they make up their
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
He's very fair.
Mhm.
I think, yeah. So, I
What about the whole? Oh, have you been
Yeah,
following the
just-
Jaguar Wright story?
Can I talk about that, please?
a little bit. Yeah,
Let me
she's a
jump
little
in,
bit
Ola. Go
crazy.
ahead. Go ahead, Ola.
You guys, especially Perry, and what happened yesterday, I was happy you did that. She's a nuisance to society.
Jaguar White.
She's an imbecile.
Okay.
Wow. Yep.
And no, seriously, she's an imbecile. She's a moronic imbecile
Uh-huh.
who goes around disgracing our being. And I've had enough of her. Enough is enough.
What are
She
you
should
so
go
upset
somewhere
about?
and the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing with people she deals with, then the way she talks about it, then she came the other day talking to Perry. I was like, what the hell?
She did?
Like, who's she?
Yeah, she came on and tried to
Oh,
like.
Oh, you're
the
talking
act-
about when you were telling me about that a weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well, no, about 3 or 4 days ago or something, when she tried to come on
Yes.
and apologize
being
because
a nuisance,
uh-huh.
being a
But
I don't know. I
but
can't say the word.
she's
I
not
have
giving
to be
herself money.
careful
There,
with the
Ola, there.
acronym. I have to be careful. She's just something that we don't need anymore on social media. She's a disgrace to
But you-
to humanhood, to the society.
Damn.
Yep.
She's just something we don't need in our realm.
Well, Ola,
Get it?
to be fair, listen, somebody's believing her. She's not stealing the money. People are giving it to her.
Then they're fools.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
And
fools.
They're fools.
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
point. That's my
The
point.
truth. They are fools because you
But-
can use that money for something better to take care of your family than believing a stupid thing that doesn't know how to take care of yourself, lying about the whole music industry. Yes, I understand the music industry because I've been there as a child, coming from back home. Yes, things happen. I
Mhm.
get it, but she's a liar.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
We have to
Well-
admit, because I always do the other side here, that she draws crowds. People give her money. People listen. People care about her. And so
But those are ones that they are actually stupid. I'm sorry.
This is what
They're actually
happens
stupid
now,
because
Sherelle. Like in
I
social
want
media,
her
people love a train
even
track.
a stone. I will not even throw a stone on her. That's how bad it is.
damn. All right.
She's someone that she's dust to me because she brings the humanity down. Music, yeah, we have issues in entertainment business. I believe that. I've been there. But there are certain things you just don't do. And her mother, are you kidding me? Her mom, who does that?
Oh yeah.
No, hey,
Her mother.
you
Of
ain't
all
get to convince
things,
Barry.
no matter, listen, I've had issues with my mom, but trust me and believe me, today, if I have anything personal with my illness, because I'm ill,
Mhm.
she's the first one I will call. And she's over 70. I'm
Yep.
almost 50.
So you think Jaguar Wright takes advantage of her mother?
Of course, she's a nuisance to society and to her mother. I'm sorry to say, she's the kind of child where we come from, they will say, if the mother had known, she would have flushed her down the toilet.
Damn. Damn. Okay. All right.
You see, Sherelle, see what you're missing? I'm telling you. And I don't think she said, I wouldn't use her choice of words like nuisance and stuff. I can't think of those kind of words, but she's damn sure a liar. And
I'm
that's why I
sorry,
keep following.
I'm an advocate. I hate things like this. There are kids out there in serious situation. She used that girl, Laguna or Lasagna, whatever you call her name.
What they
She
Gina?
Gina.
She wants to do something else with that girl, and I understand. And the girl unknowing for Jaguar is smarter than her. And Laguna or whatever she is, but
Yeah.
she's going to be her downfall at the end point. Because there's some things Jaguar has done in front of her, no one knows. But if Jaguar messes up with
So
that
you're
girl,
saying
she's
Jaguar Wright's
done.
biggest downfall is going to be Legina?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
telling you.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause that was the whole
Trust.
setup. Remember?
Because there's some things she's done in front of that girl. For that girl to be bold and come out and say those things, no one is that bold if you don't see things or you don't know things.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That
That's
girl
true.
is not, she's not stupid. Trust and believe. That girl is not stupid. I've been looking at her. She knows what she's doing. Don't be shocked when you guys see her on certain channels whereby she's making money. She brings out Jaguar's nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But she
Don't be
also said
shocked.
that she also said Aaliyah was her mother.
Oh, yeah.
Man, forget that. She's sick. That
I'm
side,
not
I
making
don't
that
want to go
up.
She
there.
needs help.
I-
She needs help. That's what she needs. She's a
May
little
I
bit
so rest in
crazy.
peace. Let's respect that lady.
Yeah.
She was an
Yeah.
artist. Unfortunately, people did things in that entertainment business because she knew that secret and they killed her on time. Let's be realistic.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
That was a good soul that was put into the den.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it that way. Unfortunately. And
I
that's why
like
she will
her.
always leave men.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't like her?
No, I said I like you. You need to come to Paris show.
Denzel,
I like her. Mhm.
Thank you.
Denzel,
I'm an
sound off really
advocate. I live
quickly.
in England here. I've always tried to call you guys, but I've not been able to get you guys got me through my sickness. I
Oh,
had
thank
thank
chronic,
you.
it was so bad during COVID. Oh, sorry for that. I'll call it pandemic, epidemic,
Uh-huh.
if you don't
Thank
mind. Yeah.
you. So
So
sweet. Thank
you guys through that period, even my daughter, because I'm a single mom,
Mm-hmm.
my daughter is in her 20s. She'll be 21 this year.
Uh-huh.
So during that period, she knew. Even in the hospital, I always watch you guys. Even when you were having
Thank you.
problems with certain people, I used to root
Right.
for you, send text to you. Just
Oh,
take it
thank you.
easy. It's going to be
Thank you.
okay.
Uh-huh.
My name is Ola Talabi.
Thank you, Ola. Don't be a
I'm
stranger,
always
okay?
one.
Hola.
Yeah.
You have to call
Yeah,
back.
Ola. My name is
Denzel,
Ola.
can I get you to sound off really quickly? Because I went way over today.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
What
Go
about
ahead, Denzel.
Candace? Oh,
Huh? Okay. What's up, Sherelle and Perry and
What's
everybody?
up?
I like
Hey,
your new.
Denzel.
I like your new setup, Sherelle. It's nice.
Oh, thank you. Sweet.
But with the Jason Lee situation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I like Jason Lee,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, a lot of people, a lot of people are saying allegedly that he's a bad person, like he's like he's low down and dirty,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people call him a colorist. I don't know why they call him a colorist. I don't know. And
Okay.
then they said that allegedly he was on Love and Hip Hop and he threw a drink at a lady's face. I don't know
That's
how
true.
true that is. Oh, it
That's true.
is
that's
true.
true.
It's
That's
Hazel
true.
E. Hazel E. It was a part of
It
they
was
how they get
water.
over there. It was a part of the
Mm.
storyline. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. It
wow,
was real alcohol.
and very quickly about the Candace situation. I like Candace, and you know, I'm glad that she checked Giselle. You know, Giselle, she was trying to accuse Candace of stealing her tequila
Say it,
wherever
Giselle. Say it.
wherever that tequila boss they wherever. She was trying to she was accusing she was accusing Candace stealing that. I'm like, really, Giselle, really? Something is wrong with Giselle and something wrong
Yeah.
with Jaguar. Something wrong with her. She crazy. She needs to go back to the crazy hospital. Okay?
Damn.
She's crazy. And shaming her for and shame on her for treating her mother like that. Like really, and the people that continue to give Jaguar money, they stupid as well.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
No, I
You,
agree.
Giselle.
I agree. Thanks, brother.
Opinion
They're
sound
always going to
off.
support chaos, aren't they?
Opinion sound off. Child, this is crazy.
Crazy.
Well, we all know Jaguar crazy, okay? She been crazy for a while. That lady, I'm telling you, the drugs done got to her head. Baby, we just gonna keep on.
Opinion. It really could. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this the thing. When you mix your crazy medication with your drugs
Street drugs.
and alcohol,
Yeah.
that stuff affects you in a different way. So she needs some serious help, and I don't think she knows she needs serious help because it's so
more
many
than
idiots out there that's willing to give her money. But if you even care about her in the least bit, you will stop giving her money. Y'all will stop enabling her to get out on the street and act crazy like she do.
Is that
She's
your
doing
kids in
more
the
than
background?
drinking. She's doing more than drinking.
No, it ain't my
taking a
background.
pill. Come on.
Well,
True.
I know she is on drugs. She really is. And that's
Right?
not,
Yeah,
that's
she's doing
firsthand.
a little
I
bit
know
more
that.
than drink.
I mean, you mix
Not just any
chlorine,
drugs.
fentanyl, weed, and then like the chlorine from the pool, right? Mixed with lack of medication and the fentanyl weed. It had
Damn.
you doing
I
crazy
can't
shit.
with Perry. I can't.
And
The
fentanyl.
fentanyl weed.
Well, no,
Oh, she's got it
Perry is
bad.
right because they putting fentanyl in everything.
That's very true. Very
100%
true.
right. And fentanyl ain't no joke. Fentanyl
No, it's
ain't no
not.
joke. It will take you out.
It
Anybody
does.
smoking that is out of their mind. They put it in weed. They put it in crack. They put it in everything. Cocaine. Oops, I said it. They put it
I
in
wanna
everything.
It's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
I w-
Very dangerous.
I want to say about Jaguar, she needs to moisturize as well.
I can't.
Oh wow.
Not most
She
of
looks so dry.
Wow.
She looks so
AJ.
dry. She's dry. Come
Okay.
on.
She just texted me AJ and
She
said,
looks like a
What have
dry
you been
bird.
doing over there?
no,
You
no,
look like a
AJ. She
mom.
said that tell AJ I just got out the pool watching Sherelle. Could you come and please rub me down?
Oh,
Ooh.
I'd rather drink
Rub
bleach.
her down.
I'd
Bonji,
rather
sound
drink
off.
bleach.
Sound off, Bonji.
Okay, so first of all, I'm tired of Jaguar.
Okay.
I love Perry. It's hard for me to keep watching, except for the costumes. My, with the feather duster. I love that. Secondly, like I said in my super chat, what the caller was saying is exactly what Amon said, and
Mother Tae.
what Mother Tae said is exactly what Amon said when all that mess went down with Jason, right to a T of going on Bigo, wanting to learn about Bigo, and then turning around and inviting him to DC to LA, introducing him to all these people, and before he could wink, all this mess happened. And the next thing is some of his ideas that he had shared with him had been stolen, and because Jason has the money, he can implement them quicker than probably some of the other people on Bigo or YouTube, allegedly.
And he brought Tamar Braxton on as well and started something called Bigo Unlocked. And
I have
then
no idea.
Really?
with Mother Tae, and then fired her. And that's where the whole fallout
Oh
happened.
wow.
Oh
Damn.
wow. Wow.
Yeah. Let
Okay,
him
and
tell you more
lastly-
about the story. There's so much to tell.
And lastly, if I hear one more thing about Giselle saying anybody stole anything, and if I hear one more time about that damn tequila, if I hear one other person say about Queen Candace that there's something wrong with her, Sherelle, I'm at my wit's end. I'm in Middle America, but I'm about to reach across all the way to Vegas and say, what's going on?
Okay, Bonji,
Team
you've got a new
Candace.
fan. Ola's
Yeah.
cracking up.
Yeah.
I don't know that this Jaguar thing, it's not ending. It's going on and on and on. I really cannot talk about it anymore. I do understand that Perry's covering it, but I don't know. I just
People
over the
always,
thing.
and another thing is, like you're more crazy you are, you're more support you get or hate train you get, but you also get money. So people will always support crazy people, I'm afraid.
And you
That's
know
the
who
real
is
world.
crazy and keeps
It's
getting people's
content. She's
money?
always.
Trump.
Well, yeah,
There is
that's why
no way.
crazy people are supporting Trump. He's crazy too.
There is a straight line between someone crazy soliciting people for money, Jaguar, and then the line leads straight to Trump. And this is why he won't be successful. Michael Cohen already is the witness in the case in New York.
Right.
Right now, him filing a lawsuit is intimidating a witness. There is no way he's going to win because Michael Cohen already went to jail for him. Remember?
He did.
Yes, for being a liar and
He
admitted
just
to lying.
sues people and hopes something sticks. But people giving him money, I'm not shocked that there are people giving Jaguar money as well.
No,
crazy.
people will
Terrence-
always give people.
Terrence,
like that
sound
kind
off.
of-
You've been riding with me all day.
Carbon Nation, that guy still gets money, right? That
Oh my God,
crazy
you
cult
should
leader.
live here. You should live here.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know
he's
what?
popular too.
Terrence, can you hear me?
He
Terrence,
might be on mute or something. I don't know.
you're on mute. You're on mute. Y'all are messy. Send sound off. Ola, hold on. Ola, what is got you cracking up?
she like
I love all that.
Terrence, here you are. I'm confused. All
Hey.
Terrence, can you
Hey,
hear
drop
me?
the other one.
No,
Drop the
it's
one
just
that's not
he's
talking.
not right. But
Okay,
the
there
way
you
they're
go.
saying it is like I have to
Hey.
laugh because they're being nice about it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on, Ola.
Oh.
I can hear you. Sound off, Terrence.
Oh, okay, all right, real quick. Hey, everybody. Hey, Perry,
Hey,
miss
what's
you.
up?
Look, real quick. I do want to apologize. I didn't mean to set the chat on fire earlier. I do come from a place where I've been through that before. One of my friends was on the live, and it was
No, don't you
national news
apologize
as
for
well.
speaking. Don't apologize, Terrence.
No,
What
it seemed like I
is
was
for people to
yelling.
have their own opinion.
Yeah, I just didn't want to come off as I was yelling or whatever. But what I do want to sound off real quick is about Candace. I thought that Candace was gonna be able to be like a legendary housewife, but she's not because, like Portia said, she's either crying or she's either cussing you out. And she showed her hand too much for housewives because like Kenya and Portia, they would taunt you, but they already know what Candace is gonna do. So therefore, they're gonna go into the game already targeting her because she doesn't know how to play the game. She's constantly keep on going after Giselle when she should just play the underdog and then get her when the show come back on. They do too much before the show airs, and then we lose interest when the show airs.
Well,
But we see through that. I see through it.
AJ sees through that.
Mhm.
Like, all right. Send sound off.
Okay, I'm awake this time. I'm sorry I fell asleep last show.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Terrence.
Oh,
So-
okay. All right. I'm gonna
Go
let you
ahead,
go.
Terrence.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but Sherelle, I'm gonna be in Vegas in August, and I'm gonna say, "Wig, it's me, Real House Husband."
Look, don't you be calling my
I'm
damn wife.
jealous.
Oh my God. Call me, Terrence, before you come, okay?
Oh,
Call me.
I'm
And,
jealous.
you better not call me Wig. All right. Sound off, Send. Sorry about that.
Okay. Candace, all I can say about Candace is, she's the type of person that throw a rock and hide her hands.
Mhm.
No, I'm not a Candace fan. She did good last season, so now she had to get it all out on this on the girls' trip or whatever.
Mhm.
But with her, she said colorism. But you just on that reunion, didn't you say that there was no colorism on the cast? I'm
Ooh.
confused. Do
Yeah,
y'all
she
remember
did.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you
she
caught
did.
her. You caught her.
Mhm.
She did
Yes,
say
And
that.
now you're saying colorism. Girl,
No.
bye.
She
They
shouldn't
don't
talk about
say-
stuff like that. Yeah, you're
She
right.
didn't say colorism. She said
There you go,
black.
Bungie. That's your girl.
Yes. I watched the interview. She was talking about. She specifically said a black male in production. She didn't bring up colorism.
But she called her Karen.
She is
Exactly.
Karen.
But that Karen is white, Giselle is black. Come on now. She stood
No.
right there on that screen and said, "You just a white woman. You
Hold-
are."
No.
Hold on,
She
sis.
said a white woman's privilege.
Bonji, hold on, Bonji. You just called Giselle a Karen.
She is.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't she though?
You go if you go around yelling on set and blaming everybody and saying search every room, that's Karen behavior.
Now you was in love with her ex-husband talking about have that weed plantation. Now you gonna come at Karen at Giselle.
Then
Giselle.
really we're gonna go to smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Giselle broke. She spent a lot of money on that alcohol. She ain't got no money, so that's what she mad about that
Please, I'm
alcohol.
facing super
Giselle
chats.
got some money. Giselle has money. But okay, now I want to talk about Stanky Leg Jaguar Wright.
Okay.
She is disgusting, just like the lady said. She's like the scum of the earth. She's worse than the dirt on the bottom of your shoe. To do her mother like that.
Dang.
So we are reading tonight. We
Okay.
are reading.
Then, okay, let me let you fix it. You don't mean Jaguar's worse than the dirt on the bottom of your shoe. You mean that she gets away with a lot. Is that what you meant to say?
No, I meant she's like the dirt under your shoe. To treat your mother like that.
Yeah.
And walk around here and brag about it and don't do nothing for your mother. You know, you got your priorities messed up, first of all. And for all those crazy people that's giving her money, you're supporting a drug addict. Okay? Jag has to hit rock bottom with nothing in order for her to come up and do better. But until she gets to that point, people keep giving her money. Then I don't know what to tell them. Y'all cray just like she is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And Trump, just get your clings ready.
Oh, do you think he's going to go to jail?
Yes.
No.
I don't.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
They
won't.
never do it.
He's an
If you
ex-president.
do, don't drop the soap.
Don't be embarrassed.
They're not going to send Trump to jail. I guarantee you
think
they're not
so,
sending him to jail. They're not.
I mean,
Well, put him in a mental institution.
Mika sound.
it'll be too embarrassing.
Mika
Well,
sound off.
a care
my
home, maybe.
God.
Put him into a care home.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey Perry, hey everybody.
Hi.
Yes, I can
sound
hear.
off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just want to sit back, watching the shit show. It's just craziness. The Donald Trump thing, no, he's not going to jail, but I would like to see when Michael Cohen gets up on that stand, because he is going to sing like a bird, because he has a lot of venom for Trump. He did time for Trump. He knows where all the bodies are buried. So he's going to tell everything he knows. Hopefully he doesn't come up missing. But
What else is he going to tell us?
As for Candace and the housewives, I'm sorry, AJ. I'm sick of Giselle. I'm with Bonji. I'm sick of her. She does have. We know she is a black woman, but the that Candace makes about her Karen, the stunts and shows that she pulls are very Karen ways and dangerous. Your plan, like I won't let them search my. You're going to $150.
You have a bad connection. We're hearing every other word.
I can hear. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I think you're saying.
She said that.
Okay,
No, Giselle is basically.
Well, let's do this. Everybody go on mute. Everybody go on mute. Let's try that. Go ahead, Mika. Let's try again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. Go ahead. Way better. Go ahead.
Okay. I was saying, as far as with Giselle, Candace is right. Not what she's saying is Giselle has very Karen-esque ways with the stunts and the shows that she pulls, because it's like you're becoming a tirade and wanting people's rooms to be checked over $150 bottle of tequila, but you're supposed to be so rich, Miss Potomac, and crazy over a $150 bottle of tequila, I'm with Candace. I wouldn't let them search my room either. Like, that's ridiculous. Giselle plays a very dangerous, she is a bully as well. As for Jag, people need to stop supporting her. She's definitely scamming. And when she had her mother go through that dumpster with her son to look for that purse that she knew she had in the beginning, it was a disgrace. So there's going to be a special place in hell for her. She's going to go to hell with gasoline drawers on.
Oh my God. What is wrong with y'all?
She is.
Said Jag is going to hell.
It's disgusting. And I watched Perry's show.
She treated her mom bad.
Sorry. Yeah, it was horrible. I watched Perry's show just so I can tune in to see what wig, what product. Every night it cracks me up, and I love to hear him say, my. It takes me out every time.
Y'all are enablers. Y'all keep Perry going. This ain't gonna turn out good. I'm trying to tell y'all.
No, Perry's right. They need to stop. These people need to stop giving their money because it's scamming, and it needs to stop. It's ridiculous.
They need to stop, but they're not. Hey, Diva, sound off.
Listen, you know what? In terms of the whole Jason Lee thing, all I could say is that Tae, is his name Tae? He's 10 toes down.
Mother Tae.
He's taking this all the way to the finish line, regardless of how it's going to pan out.
Serious,
so all I could say is ouch. Okay. So yeah, because he ain't no joke. I was like, OMG. So now when it comes to Trump and that whole situation, what I'm gonna say about that is the lawyer, you went to law school. So you want to sit there and be a fool and do everything he said when he was on the right, what you thought was winning. Okay, so you getting what you should get. Because if anybody knew better, it should have been you. See, all of these people, they get starstruck and they want the fame. My thing is, if I done study 8 years at the bare minimum and didn't pass the bar, I don't care who you are. You're not going to show me enough money for me to lose my integrity and everything that I work for you. I don't care if you Trump. I don't care if you Beyonce. I don't care who you are. I'm not doing it. So he did it knowing he was wrong when he was doing it. And now he want to cry, woe is me. Go sit down somewhere because you know everybody's days comes. And so your day is coming. So
but you know what, Diva? I think Trump might have a case. He might be right. He turned on him and squealed.
He does because you are, it's supposed to be client lawyer privilege. So at the end, he got you in the beginning and he's gonna stick it to you again at the end. But you the fool. You the one that studied the law. You should have known better. Okay. So now when it comes, y'all know I like Candace. Y'all know I like Candace.
Read her, Diva. Read her. Come on.
Listen, here's the thing though. Giselle is Giselle, and Giselle knows how to run these streets and do reality TV. And she don't care who she spares, who she accuses, as she's making her reality TV check. So if you get on a show with her, I just say beware. Because she don't care how low she got to go to do what she needs to do so that she could get that check at the end of the day.
You're right about that.
Is it low and dirty? And to find out, do I believe that she accused the comic folk of taking her little phone? Girl, go sit down somewhere. Listen, everybody got a cell phone these days. That is not anything exclusive, okay? Every single body has a cell phone, okay? Listen, some of these kids in high school got better phones than me. They got the latest version.
Yeah.
You could find location as well. You can locate a phone.
Yeah, come on, AJ.
It's
come
so
on, AJ.
dumb.
So that part, stupid, right? Put the locator on your phone if you that, because I be like, where did I put my wallet? But I know it's me. I be like, oh, where did I sit my bag at? If you that type of person, then you know you need to, like AJ said, you have the tag on your phone, and then you try to figure out where your phone is at. But to go accusing people, that's a whole other level of messy. And some alcohol, you really want to hold with some alcohol? Girl, go sit down somewhere.
I want to know your opinion on this. I'm going to change the subject.
Cheap alcohol.
Diva, what are your thoughts on YouTube getting really vicious and nasty, politics getting vicious and nasty? Do you have to rise to that occasion to survive in politics, in the world, on YouTube? You see what I'm asking you?
No, I do see what you're asking me. And we have this conversation a lot. I think it's very sad when everybody wants to pluck away at each other instead of us all focusing on the end prize, the goal. Listen, there's a whole lot of people up top. Why can't we all go there and be there? But instead, they pick on a person that they see and they just want to go after that person and just tear them down. I will never understand it. I don't understand the plucking. I don't understand the backstabbing. I don't understand how people just want to go after, they figure they want to go after somebody and they go after that person. Do I think there's a certain degree, like, of course, if you're a politician and you run in a race, hey, you got to run your race if you want to win, right? In our arena right here in YouTube, right, we can all win. I don't understand why everybody doesn't see that. But people see the next person as their competition and they go with it relentlessly. I will say this. Nene Lee said it best. When you dirty, you play dirty, you never win. At the end of the day, when you want to do things dirty, grimy, and underhanded, it's going to come back to you. I promise you that.
Exactly.
Harry, you said you got to learn to play the game to survive. And Diva said you don't have to play the game.
Well, no. Diva, you asked her how this shit go. And look, this whole thing is, and what Diva was saying, I just feel like the problem is, it's enough room for everybody. But you have this one thing called greed.
Yeah.
You have this second thing that's part of this people makeup called low self-esteem.
Yeah.
That they have to break you down to lift themselves up. Right. But what I was telling you earlier, Sherelle, it's a little different thing. I'm saying, I never want to take nobody's livelihood away or what they got. But I'm not going to sit here and be their punching bag neither. So when I give you a warning, hey, you know what? We don't did this for a little while. Let it go.
And plus, it's entertainment.
Let it go.
Right?
Can I say something if you don't mind? Can I say something?
To another TKO.
Hold on, Ola. Hold on.
Can I say something if you don't mind?
This is people's lives. You're looking at it as entertainment, but this is Jaguar Wright's life.
So what? That's her own fault. She's the one going in front of the camera.
What, though, with Jaguar, the very sad thing about her is that she's, in my opinion, definitely mentally off. And she needs severe help, right? And it's different levels of this thing. I feel like it's a
but Diva, I gotta stop you again. She's mentally ill, but she knows what she's doing. She's asking for money.
She a scammer. She need to get a job.
Right.
She's got bipolar.
The thing is, though, if the people that give it to her, they may need to get checked out themselves too.
Exactly.
They got the jobs for the disabled. They'll give you, hold on, AJ. They have jobs for disability, mental ill patients. Like she could be, a greeter at Walmart or something.
Ooh.
Oh, hell no, not Walmart.
Not Walmart.
What I'm trying to say is that there are people that are always going to support crazy people. That's just the real world.
You are telling truth. In fact, but that's why I said they need
unfortunately.
Yeah, but AJ, that's why I'm saying they need to get checked out too. Because listen, I don't open my purse that easy. Now, okay, so I'm definitely not, if I know you're not mentally stable and you just gonna waste my money, I'm definitely not opening my purse. So I will sit there and pray for you and everything you got to go through and whatever you got to do. But I'm not about to open my money and give my money. And I know you out here scamming if I'm sane. So that's why I'm saying the people that are still giving it to her, they may need to go see somebody too.
Tokyo Tony as well. Did you?
Ola,
Tony.
you wanted to speak. Go ahead, Ola.
Our friend.
Yeah, sorry to say, my father has always said something to me. Because being a doctor, some people you have to deal with them in a certain way. By the end of the day, one thing you can only do for yourself is love yourself and let them be. And try from afar. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
No. Does anybody understand what Ola's saying?
Yes, try from afar.
Go ahead, Diva. Go ahead.
Yeah, love them from afar is like you can't always bring them near you because they are also going to destroy your own thinking, your health,
Uh-huh.
your way of life. So you help from afar, you love them from afar, you deal with them from afar. That's the best way. But don't bring them to your surroundings. Do you
I get that.
understand?
I
Yeah.
understand that.
Right,
Yeah, I
right.
understand. hmm
Perry, do
That
you
was
want to
my that
respond
was my
to
dad with me.
Ola? Because Perry
So you
has a
can
different.
read them.
I will say
You
this.
can read
I
them.
feel that Perry is more cutthroat, but I cannot deny Perry that it works.
Oh, he's like my dad. He's gentle, but he can snipe.
Yeah, exactly. I can't deny when Perry goes after somebody, it's usually they well deserved it. So maybe you
Yeah.
gotta be a little.
You
I
got to
don't
do a
know.
mixture, Sherelle. You
There
do
you
have
go.
to do a mixture because sometimes people will not stop until you give them what they're giving you because
Thank
they
you.
think they can walk over you, right? So
Right,
you
right.
guys say, okay. So the only thing you understand is your language. So I'm about to give you your language. We about to do this together. We
Yeah.
about to talk this back and forth, and at the end, I'm gonna win. So I'm gonna ask you nicely to stop. And
I
if you
have.
don't stop, that's what Perry is doing. He's saying,
No.
listen, I'm asking you nicely because you don't see what I can do. So I'm asking you nicely to stop. Now, if you don't want to stop, then I got to press on until I have you. Do I make you stop?
Pretty
So
much, yeah, that's it.
it's a mixture. Yeah.
That part.
Oh,
And
sorry,
it's
I have to
very
cut you. Sorry,
entertaining
I have to
too.
cut you, if you don't
It's
mind.
very entertaining.
I understand Perry. We all understand Perry. But she's a nuisance. She's not there. Don't you understand? She's
No,
not.
I get it. I mean, she's not there 24 hours a day, but she's there
Even
when she's
Yeah.
even
willing
1
to
minute,
scam.
1 second,
She's
she's
not
not
there.
there
Perry's
at
like
all.
she's there part
You know
time,
what?
not full time.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Like that.
She's only
Like
there when
the
she
land,
begging for money.
That woman
la
is
la la.
batshit crazy.
Hold
The
on, one at
land
a
we
time.
are. She's
Yeah.
not in the realm we are. She's in the la la land. She's not
Right,
compute. She's dumb.
right. I get it. I'm saying like a person like that, I get it. We saying yeah, she have mental issues, but she the type of person that would go into the mental
Can you
ward
stop
and
this? You
start
guys,
scamming.
it's
She
an
would start
excuse.
scamming the other
It's
people
an
that's in the
excuse.
mental ward.
It's an excuse.
She's
She's
manipulative
because I know
and
a
cunning.
mental criminal from my
All
daughter
right, you
is
guys. I gotta
studying
wrap
today.
this up.
No,
I gotta wrap this up. I'm almost
no.
on for 2 hours. I did another show that ran 2 hours. I have got to stop talking so much.
Yes, Sherelle, this is
Crazy.
was
Great
very
show,
good. You had so
Sherelle.
much tea today,
Yeah.
Sherelle. And
Yeah.
I mean, the
what to say? That
interview,
was great what
unexpected
you
interview,
did.
that was good to hear the other side of the
Yes,
story.
Yeah.
Also,
we
so
need to hear more.
it's going down on Perry's channel.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah, it's
Perry.
crazy.
What time?
AJ.
Well,
Perry,
Perry, you
what
read
time,
down.
please?
I'm gonna come up there and read down.
No,
Because basically,
no.
I can say whatever I want on there,
hold
right?
By the time we
You
finish,
can say,
probably in about 2 hours.
oh
All
no,
right,
no,
guys,
no,
Okay.
I
another
gotta
day,
end it
another
here.
day,
Wake up. Yeah.
I
another
wanted to
day.
thank
Good
everybody
night.
for calling in. This is what we do over here. It goes down, and I let everybody talk. The other side, anybody who wants to call in, give their opinions. That's what we do, and I think we do it good over here. Everybody
Yeah.
is civil. No one called anyone out their name. It
It's
was
the
good.
people channel. Yeah,
It's
that's
the
it.
people's channel.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
it.
my God! You know someone is trying to take that from me. It's
I
crazy.
know, but I
That's
might have to-
crazy.
I might
You
have
can
to
go to
adjust that
sleep and
one
wake
day, too.
up and still be on the people's channel.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it. Don't forget, Perry's going on in about an hour and a half. If you want more Jaguar Wright information, is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Bye, Ola. Don't be a stranger, Ola. Okay.
Thank you,
I
Sherelle.
won't. I have the name
Where's
of Perry's
Giselle?
channel and your channel when we're ready.
Thanks, guys. Okay.
Thank you,
Take
everybody.
care.
Good night, Sherelle, Perry,
Bye,
and
Perry.
Diva.
Take care.
Everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Sherelle, I got something to tell you.
Okay. Hang on. Wow. It went down today. It goes down every day, huh? Doesn't
Every
it?
day.
This is starting to be an everyday thing. It goes down.
Yeah.
Anyway, please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Leave your opinions in the comments section. I want to thank everyone for the super chat. You don't have to support the channel, you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Perry, Diva, I love you guys.
Love you
And
back.
I do. And Perry, it's got to go down.
It's got to go down.
Oh my.
We just got to go
My,
down.
my.
This is great. All right, you guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.